Um, my career planning PowerPoint is over coaching, and it's obviously by myself. And I interviewed Coach Nick Taylor, and he's the Bethany College football coach. He's the defensive coordinator here, and he's a member of American Football Coaches Association huddle coach, and he's a huddle coach for the fellow Christian athletes. And he has 10 years of experience as a coach, and he resides in Lindsborg, Kansas. And the career path that he took was he was straight out of high school. He played 4 years of college football at Southern College, and while playing, he already knew that he wanted to be a coach, so he kept mental notes on all of the different things that his own coaches did and how they taught him and their techniques of coaching him. And as a junior, he spoke to one of his advisors, and they actually told him that he wouldn't be able to achieve the goal of coaching because they thought that his grade point average was too low to get his master's, which is what you need to become a coach on a high level or any level. And he ended up graduating after that from Sterling with, I think he said a 3.2 grade point average, and with a degree in business administration and minored in physical education. He had gotten his master's at the U.S. Sports Academy, and there he got his master's in sports science and coaching. He coached, straight out of that, he coached 1 year of high school football in Mobile, Alabama, and right after that, he spent 4 years as a collegiate coach in Iowa as a D-line coach. And he pretty much did all that through his networking and mainly persistence. And after that, he resigned from from Iowa, and coached in Illinois, where he was a PE professor as well. And then finally, Coach Cruz gave him a call, and he arrived at Bethany College. Some of his responsibilities in his career is, of course, he's the defensive coordinator here. He's our strength and conditioning instructor. He's our video instructor. He's in charge of defensive meetings and make sure players are prepared and organized game-wise for the games and stuff. His income, he's satisfied with his income right now, but at first when he started off, he wasn't a full-time teacher, and without that, they don't get paid as much as the coaches who are full-time teachers. So he had many jobs. He worked like construction, and he was the part-time track coach also. So he had a lot of stuff going on when he was a high school coach. And then his first college contract, the one in Iowa, it was for $5,000 with room and board. And I guess that doesn't sound like much, but I'd take it. So, and right now he feels it's a really solid income once you get up and running as a coach, and he's comfortable with it, so that's cool. And I asked him to define success on and off the field, and off the field he defines success as being able to provide for his family and make sure his players succeed in life and in the classroom, and that he graduates a large amount of his players while keeping them eligible. And on the field, he didn't necessarily define his success by how many games he won or how many games he lost, but once again by how his players turned out. And he wanted to turn his players into better men and athletes as well. My future plans for success. After talking to Coach Taylor, I realized that the teaching path that I was taking was a great way to start, but while in the programs I noticed that I didn't like it as much as I thought I would. So, and he mentioned that I should find a mentor in the coaching field, and it sounded like a pretty good idea. So for the moment, I plan to major in business or sports management, and I know that I must have received a master's degree after graduating, and sports science and coaching sounds really interesting. Like, I guess that's what he did too. And networking is a huge way to get a foot in the door in this career, and will be something that I pick up as I go along, trying to fulfill this, I guess, dream. And all of this is basically just a rough draft of my life, and I know that these plans and ideas might not actually go according to, but it feels like it's a pretty good start for right now.